Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. Today on this episode, we're going to review. You're going to get a second opinion now because Rick Labonte has already talked about this album on last weekend's Review Crew episode. If you haven't caught that, Rick gives a good in-depth review of Black Country Communion 5. Fifth album from the supergroup known as Black Country Communion. It's been a while since the last one. It's number 4. Of course, there they are, right? Joe Bonamassa, Jason Bonham, Glenn Hughes, and Derek Sherinian. Let's take a look at the... It's funny how this is an interesting piece of work right there. You know, live concert, seeing as these guys really don't play live much at all, right? Kind of strange there. But whatever, maybe a sign of things to come. Who knows? That would be great. That would be great. All right, so here's the booklet. You got lyrics, additional images and things, and of course the guys in the band. There's Joe on guitars, some vocals, Glenn Hughes bass lead vocals, Jason Bonham on drums, Derek Sherinian on keyboards. So what do we got on this particular release? All right, so 10 new tracks. No real surprises here. I mean, it totally sounds like a Black Country Communion album, right? It starts off with Enlighten. Enlighten is a good, bluesy, heavy rock track. Really nice hook on the chorus. I detect a few melodies here and there that I think we've heard on other songs in their catalog, but I'm okay with it. I think Glenn sounds great. Good song, really good opener. Stay Free follows that. Decent song. I like the chorus. Musically, not all that spectacular. It's kind of a quick song, but it's good. It's good. Good bluesy hard rock track, right? Then Red Sun comes. Now we're talking. This to me is, I like Enlightened a lot, but I think Red Sun to me is the first track on the album where it's like, all right, these guys are back and they mean business, right? Glenn just absolutely roaring on the vocals on this particular one. His bass is nice and heavy. Good chunky riff. Weirdly enough, no crazy Joe histrionic soloing. Right? It's not a lot of it on this album. Most of the solos are pretty short and to the point. But I really like the emotion of this one. Love the chorus. Like I said, this is just a good, really good, memorable Black Country Communion song. Really like it a lot. Restless. Here we got some slow blues. Joe's tasty guitar lines. You got Derek kind of simmering in the background. Another great emotional vocal from Glenn. Quick but pretty sizzling solo from Joe on this one. It seems to be invoking, you can listen to lots of Joe Bonamassa recordings over the year. You can hear all his influences, right? Eric Johnson, B.B. King, Gary Moore, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you hear a little bit of Paul Kossoff on this album. I've heard that before from him, but just it seems like the kind of sparseness and the more back to basics kind of soloing techniques on this album bring to mind Free and the late great Paul Kossoff. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. If anybody else is hearing that, let me know. Letting Go is up next. Straightforward melodic hard rock song. Quick, fun solo from Joe on that one. Good track. Nothing spectacular. Skyway. Really nice to hear Derek's Hammond sounds on this one big time. In fact, I think you don't hear him much on the first handful of tracks, and then the whole back end of the album he plays a much, much bigger role, which I like. I'm a big fan of Derek. He's a great guy. Love his keyboard playing and sounds and arranging and all that sort of thing. So the more Derek Sherinian, the better in my opinion. But you can really hear him on here. Jason's in the pocket. I think it's a good solid mid-paced hard rock track. I wish Joe was doing a little bit more interesting rhythm guitar parts on some of these songs. Sometimes I feel like I'm just waiting for the solos, which are spectacular, but they're not really lengthy. I just feel like some of these songs could have used a little bit, I don't know, something a little more intricate or interesting on the rhythm guitar parts, especially this song. It's just very basic. Otherwise, a good song. From here on in, I think is where the album really picks up speed. I think it's very backloaded. This is interesting. Not all albums turn out that way. You're Not Alone. Nasty riff from Joe. That's what I want to hear. the Bonamassa on this track is what I want to hear on all these songs. I understand you can't do it in every single track, but man, great riff. Jason just pounding the kit underneath. And then this nice kind of switch to these like funky licks and more organ from Derek. Glenn's fiery vocals on this one. This is one of my favorites. And then I love this, and they don't do this enough. You get this killer back and forth soloing from all four guys, one after another after another. Awesome. Wish we got more of that. I wish there was a little more interplay between the guys, right? Not just waiting for the one little quick guitar solo. It's like I want a little bit more activity, and you get it big time on that one. Love and Faith. This is their kind of Zeppelin track. It's got a strong, like, kind of Kashmir epic feel. Really dig it. Joe and Glenn sharing vocals on this one. You don't hear a lot of Joe singing on this album. He usually kind of refers to Glenn on all these albums, but good to hear him, both of them doing it here. Big heavy drumming from Jason. Screaming wah-wah solo from Joe. Nice organ from Derek. Another one of my favorites on the album. Love and Faith. Very, very cool. Too Far Gone. Good, nasty, in the pocket, groovy, hard rocker. Killer Hughes vocal on this one. Really cool riff. More Hammond organ from Derek. Too Far Gone. Excellent. And then we got The Open Road. It's like they saved the best for last. This one is funky, bluesy, tons of groove. Man, so much groove. Great guitar licks from Joe. Derek's organ just soaring on this one. This reminds me, if you could blend together Trapeze, Government Mule, the Allman Brothers, and Free, wrap it all up, throw it up in the air, and boom. That's what you get on this one. This is a really, really cool song. Really cool song. And again, very different from the rest of the album, I think. I want to hear more of this type of thing, this kind of cool, funky, jammy type thing. Really, really good. And again, there's that Kossoff thing going on Joe's guitar on this album. Really good song. Really good song. So there you have it. I mean, that's my review of the album, track by track by track. There's maybe 3 tracks on here that don't sound very inspired, but the rest of it is really, really good. And I think, and like I said, I think the back end of the album is way better than the first half, to my ears anyway. But to me, the highlight tracks are easily Red Sun. I should include Enlighten. Enlighten's really good. Enlighten, Red Sun, The Open Road, Too Far Gone, Love and Faith, and You're Not Alone. The rest of it is good, but not up to the standards of those songs. I think like I said, there's like 3 or 4 tracks on here that are like okay, but they're nothing spectacular. The others are really good and up to the kind of quality that we expect from these guys, right? And they've been away for so long, and I know when they go and record an album, they don't spend a ton of time together, but they put these things together fairly quickly, considering all that they have going on in other bands, right? So, but yeah, I like it. Produced by Kevin Shirley and executive produced by Roy Weissman. Black Country Communion 5. I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 star. Okay, maybe not as lofty as some of their previous albums, but I still think it's really good. All right, maybe not quite up to the specialness of their first 4, but I still think it's Black Country Communion, and they can do no wrong, right? But so let us know what you think of this down in the comments below, and this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. BCC number 5. Rate it down below. Let us know your thoughts down below. If you haven't heard it, go out and listen to it and come back and report in. And we'll see you soon here with more reviews. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching us here on this Wednesday. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.